Hey there, it's Bootzone here. This is a Bosch WFK2801. I'm going to do another test wash. I've rebuilt the machine. Well, not rebuilt, but refurbished. I've checked the motor, cleaned it out, blown it out with an air line, washed out the main circuit board, the power control circuit board, just to make sure that all the carbon that was on it is removed. I've done two 30-degree washes in it before and a 90-degree. I've also then, after doing the refurbishment, I've done a spin cycle. So now I'm just going to do a 40-degree. I'll do this 40-degree just to check that everything's working okay. So 40-degree cotton. I'll put it on a short wash and start. Water's coming in. We'll get it going and then we'll just check in on it bit by bit. So there you go, there's water in it and it's agitating fine. The main wash light up here is on. It's not that hot at all, not yet. It's all a good sign so far. We'll come back to it later. Now, here's an interesting one. So we're probably, well, I don't know how far into the wash we were, but for the 0-1 error, start light flashing, and the spin pump light flashing, and a 0-1 error. What does that mean, I wonder? Well, it's yet another thing for me to figure out. Door's locked. It's not that hot. It had pumped out. It's quite strange, that, really. What I suspect it might be was that I had forgotten to turn over from hot to cold on the taps. And it could be that the temperature was exceeded because the glass, it's not hot now, but it might have been too hot for 40 degrees. Let's clear it. See if that clears everything down. Okay. So it's just back to where it was now with 43 minutes to go. So it had gone into the rinsing cycle quite quickly, really. I can hear a noise coming from it. Don't know what we're getting there. So cycling through these buttons now. Turn off short wash. Cycling through those lights. Let's try a drain down. Okay, so the drain's working. There's nothing more going to come from that, I don't think. So let's just abort that then. And go to a spin cycle. Let's see if the motor's working. If it's not the motor, then it's probably the element. There's very little in these, and I suspect it was something to do with that heat. fact that there's too much hot water getting in for the rinse, maybe that would cause a problem. The pump's running. Yeah, the motor's working. Okay, we'll see if that ends then. See what happens. So it's done the spin cycle and it's just been fine. So I don't know. Oh, it's just finished, I guess. Let's turn it off. I think I'm going to go back to a 40. I'll put on easy care this time because that's usually faster. Let's turn it on and see. 80, short wash, 55. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to put any more, well, I'll put a little bit of soap in. Error 1, I think, is probably element on this one, but I'm not sure if that's so. So let's... this was pretty stupid of me. So the cold water inlet was closed. So that's just what it was, I would say. Cold water inlet was closed, so it's not getting any cold water for the rinse. So it's just stuck on the rinse. But I'll put it through the whole pace again. That's my fault. This is typically what happens with these things when you make an error. So it's taking on hot water now. Silly me, eh? Silly me. So that should be fine. Should be fine from now on. 55 minutes, I'm not going to watch it all. It's just interesting that you make these little blunders and that's all there is to it, really. I'd say about half the time, maybe less, depends on the machines. When I've had error codes, it's been because of something that I've done, like left the door open. I've had that one before on a machine. Things like that. Valve's not turned on. Yeah, okay. There you go, not very interesting. So to wrap it up then, it's 40°, easy care wash, down to 0 minutes. Turn that off, turn this back to 0 or X, turn that off, and then open the door. And that's it. It's the load of stuff. There's a bit of stone that came out of something. I'm pretty happy with that. It's the Bosch WFK2801 washing machine. Thanks for watching. See you later.